Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss one important frequently asked previous year questions on geometry which forms a bit of quadratic equations as well as solving for dimensions. Let's see the question. You have a picture over here which was given some description. Let's look into this. In the center of the rectangular lawn of dimensions 50 meters by 40 meters, a rectangular pond has to be constructed, so that the area of the grass surrounding the pond would be 1184 square meters. Now we have to figure out if the distance between the pond and the lawn is x meters, find out that. Find the quadratic equation which will describe the situation and find the length and breadth of the pond. So let's try to decode this question. So we have a rectangular lawn. So this outer one, let us name this rectangle as ABCD. This is our rectangular lawn. The dimensions of this lawn are given as 50 meters and 40 meters, right? A rectangular pond has to be constructed so that the remaining area is given as a grass. So this is a pond. Let's name this pond, take it as PQRS. After forming the pond, the remaining area is surrounded by the grass. And that grass area is given as how much, dear students? It is given as 1184 square meters. And let's find out the distance between the pond and the lawn in all dimensions, take it as some x meters. So we have considered the distance between the lawn and the pond as x meters in all dimensions, because it is uniformly spread across it, right? Let us try to find out what is the length of this pond and width of the pond. How to get that, guys? So this would be 50 minus, what are the dimensions that you have to subtract? So instantly most of the students will place this as x, but if you observe keenly, this side 1x has to be subtracted and that side also 1x has to be subtracted, which is 50 minus 2x is the length of the pond. Similarly, what would be the width of the pond? Out of this 40 length, top x, bottom x is given for the grass. The balance part would be 40 minus 2x. This would be the width of the pond. Now let's try to find out an expression for it, so that then we can factorize it, get the factors. Now what I am going to do is, if you want to get the grass area, so what is the grass area? The grass area is given as 1184 square meters. How do you get this grass area? Which is the area of ABCD, which is our rectangular lawn, and the area of PQRS, which is our pond. So if you subtract area of ABCD and the area of PQRS, we have to get 1184 square meters. No? What is area of the rectangle? Length into breadth are the area of the rectangle, right? So we know that the length of the rectangle would be L, breadth is B, so that area of the rectangle would be L into B. So here the area is 50 into 40 minus, what about area of this rectangle? Length into breadth again, this is L and this is B here time being. So this is 50 minus 2x times 40 minus 2x, this is 1184 square meters. Let's put a bracket here. So 50 into 40 is 2000 minus, let's expand this two bracket terms. 50 into 40 is 2000. 50 into 2x is minus 100 into x. Minus 2 into 40 minus 80 into x. Minus 2x into minus 2x is plus 4x square. This is 1184. Going for further calculations, this is 2000 minus, let us expand this bracket. This is 2000. This would be 180 into x, right? Preferably to say minus 180 into x. Minus of minus would be plus 180x. This would be minus 4x square is equal to 1184. Now coming to split in the middle term. So if we take this term to this side, we can cancel 2000, right? So this becomes 4x square minus 180 into x plus 1184 is equal to 0. Let us divide every term by 4 now, so that this becomes x square minus 45 into x. So 4 2 is 8, 3 remainder, 4 9 is 36, 2 remainder, 4 6 is 24, it goes 296 times. Now how do you factorize this quadratic equation? The product of numbers should be 296. Sum of the factors is 45. With the kind of knowledge that you got from quadratic equations, hopefully you can split this term as 37 into 8. 37 into 8 is 296. 37 plus 8 is 45. But here sum of the factors should be negative, right? So let us keep this as minus 37 and minus 8. So minus 37 into minus 8 would be 296. Minus 37 minus 8 is minus 45. So this expression can be written as x minus 8 into x minus 37 is equal to 0. We got x values are either 8 or 37. Now which value to consider for the value of x? Should I take 8 as the value or 37 as the value? So let's evaluate this. How do you evaluate? Let's cross check with the question. Let's substitute in the question itself. We were given the length of this rectangular lawn as 50. In case if we consider x has to be 37, 2 into 37 is 74, 50 minus 74 is minus 24. Is it possible to have negative length? No. So 37 doesn't make any sense at all. So the width would be considered x. So the distance between the pond and the lawn is 8 meters. That is our first question. Clear? Second question is what? Find the quadratic equation related to the given problem. So what is the quadratic equation that we used to simplify x value? We used this quadratic expression, which is x square minus 45 into x plus 296 is equal to 0. This is our second bit. What is third bit? Find the length and breadth of the pond. So this is PQRS is a pond, ABCD is a rectangular lawn. They are asking the dimensions of the pond. So 50 minus, let me write over here, 50 minus 2 into 8 is one dimension, 40 minus 2 into 8 is second dimension. If you simplify them, 2 into 8 is 16. What is 30 minus 16? Sorry, 50 minus 16, 34 is first value, 40 minus 16, 24 is the second value. These are the values of L and B for the rectangular pond. So this is one of the very good questions that you can see in most of the board exams. So this is how you can solve. That's all about this question. Thank you so much.